What's up, everybody? My name's Arcagus, and this is a quick tech video about Stationeers. I only recently just started playing this game again after having to take some time off. I was actually surprised to find it had been a couple of years since I played the game last, and even then, I found myself relearning a lot of things that were changed or just unfamiliar to me since my last playthrough. Seems like a lot of changes have been taking place, and even more changes are coming soon, and many of the skills and techniques I had trained myself in were just no longer working or viable in the latest build. So I've been relearning the game as I go, hoping my previous knowledge is still strong enough to get me through those crucial early days while I learn and adapt to the changes made since my last plays of the game. In my previous playthroughs, I would stream my gameplay and used customized game settings and mods to make the game more watchable for viewers. I elevated mining output to reduce the amount of time spent running around and gathering, but I also increased the length of the day cycle to make time management a little more fun and less simplistic. Increasing the day cycle from 20 minutes per day to 40 minutes meant I had to ramp up food and water stores more quickly to accommodate that I was eating and drinking twice as much from the starting supply. I was surprised to find that the day cycle setting was removed from the game entirely. As I understand it, many mechanics of the game are hard-coded for the default day cycle length, prompting the removal of that setting from the game menu. And if you do wish to use this setting, you should watch to the end to make sure you're ready for the impacts this setting will have on your game. Now, you can still access the timescale value in the console, but it functions very differently in the current version. So I've been testing the new setting a bit more, and this is what I've learned. First, to find the setting, you go into the game's console with F3. Then type in orbit to display the orbital data for the body you are currently in or on. In my case, we're on Mars, as shown here. The value we're concerned with is timescale, shown here, set to 4/10,000ths. For my purposes, I just wanted to modify it to increase the day cycle by a factor of 2. For the old value, timescale 2.0 would result in 40-minute days. But in the current build, T2.0 speeds up time drastically. So if raising the timescale speeds up time, then obviously we need to lower the value. I can confirm that lowering the default value by half does result in the day cycle increasing by a factor of roughly 2. So what were approximately 20-minute days before are now 40-minute days with this change. Similarly, dividing the original value by 2.5 seems to result in 60-minute days for any old-school, long-play marathon gamers out there. Those values are provided in the description if you just want to copy and paste the commands into your game. Now be informed, these changes do not change any other mechanics that are hard-coded separate from the timescale setting. Hunger and thirst still grow at the same rate they did before, resulting in you having to eat and drink more times per day. Plants with specific light and dark cycle requirements will continue to operate on those previous ratios, so you will need to adjust how you build your hydroponic farms to provide the necessary intervals of light and darkness. Additionally, there are byproducts from the increased day and night cycles, mostly in the form of thermal mechanics, as longer days and nights will produce increased heat transfer thresholds due to the longer durations of each day and night. So plan and adapt accordingly. But that's it. Just a quick video. I hope it helps you tailor the game further to your preferences. And if you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe. And until next time, be safe.